When we had last left Harrier Dubois, he and Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi had finally returned their investigation back to the Hardy Boys, the members of the Union who acted as the de facto police force of the Revachol Martinez area. Wow, the music really started up at the correct time. But nonetheless, they began their interview and confronted them with the various pieces of evidence that they had found and the various witnesses that they had encountered. Indeed, it was seemingly going nowhere until, at long last, Titus Hardy and his Hardy Boys began to break under the scrutiny of questions. Finally, did they reveal what had truly happened, at least to some degree. It was none other than a most terrible and grisly rape. And indeed, the victim was none other than the very first person that Harrier had encountered when he awoke from his amnesiac episode. It was the blonde woman staying at the Whirling in Rags. This is Disco Elysium. Welcome back. And let's also speak with the lieutenant. He wants to talk after all that, right? Hey.
Officer, what was that?
What was what? It was nothing. You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name? What was what? You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. He looks you in the eye. Do you know that woman? Full transparency with Kim. Yes. Is there something I should know before we talk to her? Good God. I didn't rape her. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. That's it. Man, like I've said it before, but it occasionally takes me off guard when there is like an option to just be a complete piece of shit. That you can, in fact, play through this game as just like the worst fucking asshole of all damn time. Like, holy shit, what even happens if you go down that route? Like, good God, you can be really fucking shit. Okay. Should we go with I met her in the hallway after I woke up? She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Let's go with this. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. Understood. You are not in a good shape Monday. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Okay. He nods. That's manageable. Alright. Gosh, should I say this? I'm not sure about the tone of this. Let's go with this. Nothing. Let's move on. Leave. We'll be alright. Oh yeah, I am a lieutenant, right? We'll be alright, Lieutenant. This is nothing. Oh, my morale went up. Esprit de Corps trivial success. You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's head on upstairs. There we are. Yeah, so they must have gone through this door, right? It's the only other way. No, they couldn't have. Could they have? How would they have gotten back there? Oh, no, they must have, right? Because they... Well, Yeah, we don't know exactly how it went down. They claim that the dude was up here singing karaoke or something, and that's when they took him out. And then they revealed the rape shit, right? But they didn't say where exactly they extricated him from, right? And all of that, and how they got him back there, right? I'm assuming they took him through this. I don't know. All right. We have a psyche bubble here. This feels right. You belong here on the stage. All right. Let's go on up here. There we are. Short on money, equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at Freet. All right. Can I actually enter my room again? Probably not, right? Yeah, we're going to need a key. Oh no, we can go in. Okay, we just can't sleep, I'm assuming, right? We just can't do that. Let's see. Oh shit, I wonder if we could go through this at some point, right? Because isn't that to her room? Right? I'm not... Well, no, that would have been the lieutenant's room, right? This is where the lieutenant stays. Right? Yeah. Weird. Okay. Let's check this out. Door. Room number 3. The door is closed. Knock. Who is it? Muffled. Who is it? A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door. This is the police. Can we come in? Come on up. The door is open. She shouts. I'm drying my hair. Sorry, I hit the mic stand multiple times moving my hand. Perception, hearing, medium success. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up. Should we snoop? Should we do some snooping? Maybe we do some minor snooping. Okay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. Grab this. Glass tear. Got some more. Hopefully she wasn't saving these to sell off for herself, right? Okay, some paper. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Okay. Should we investigate this back room? I guess we're doing it. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Medicine cabinet? This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Look at the toothbrush. It's been used. Quite a lot. Empathy, medium success. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth. Huh. Really? Okay. Look at the medications. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet and pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners. It's quite a collection in here. Anything of note? He asks in a lowered voice. Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoparidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads NACRA. Whisper. What's NACRA? Level up, 5 XP. An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses. Search the pill sheets. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. Electrochemistry medium 10. Is there something more interesting here? 92% chance. Success. Electrochemistry medium success. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. What's so exciting about this orange bottle? It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed. Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide? Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed. The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy! Interfacing medium 10. Take it in secret? Just take it in plain sight. Close the cabinet. Let's close the cabinet and see if we can increase our interfacing. -2 told Kim about it. It's even harder to take it in secret. Close the cabinet. Let's see here. Can I buff my interfacing to, take this speed? Let's see. These gloves give me 2 interfacing. Ding! Whenever I put on one of those, fair weather items, huh? Let's see. Anything else here that gives me interfacing? +1 from that. I don't think so. I think we only ever get interfacing from gloves, right? Okay. Because at the very least, failing this will heal me a bit. Let's see. Oh, reaction speed, hand-eye cord. Nah. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Search for the Preptide again. There it is. The orange sun-wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it. All right, take it in secret. 28% chance. -2 because we told Kim about it. -1 because we have sweaty hands just looking at it. I failed. Interfacing, medium failure. You dropped it. Smack dab in the middle of the floor. There it is. Orange as the midsummer evening sun. Or the lieutenant's bomber jacket. Perception sight, trivial, success. Wow, that's unbelievably orange. Anyone can see that. It's practically effervescent. Pick it up. Pick it up, but secretly. The lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door, but the Preptide bottle sounds like a rattlesnake. It's basically a percussion instrument that you're stuffing into your pocket. Electrochemistry. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now. Close the cabinet. There we go. We got some speed. Great. Man, our speed is stacked pretty high, huh? Oh no. This is a different kind of speed. We have a speed bottle, which we have 10 units of because we found so much of it, right? But this, speed Saint Baptiste Preptide, substance use effects, same as the regular speed. It's just this is prescription. This bright orange medicine bottle declares the brand name, Preptide, in a sunny, happy manner. Someone has lost the bottle, but who cares? Cool. I have speed. I love it. Let's get out of here. Let's go upstairs and meet her. Do you think she'll be sad that we took her speed supply? Maybe. Very likely. I couldn't help myself. All right. Don't forget to click the orbs around your head. They have surprises. Oh, look. Okay. Psyche orb. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. The bed has been hastily made. Can look out the window here, I think. Ooh. Got some eerie music. Clear window. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your finger across the surface of the glass. Leave. Let's run our finger, I guess. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface. This window was recently replaced. Looks like it, yes. He adjusts his glasses. Inland Empire, medium success. You know which window has not been recently replaced? The one in my room. Yeah, the one I smashed in my room. Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in, right now. Just one floor below you, messing up your concentration here. Horrific necktie. Stop distracting him. He has work to do. Plus, if I recall, the window had been giving him shit ever since he got here. Leave. Huh. Why did this window get recently replaced? Okay. Look. Oh, we actually activate this doormat to step outside, I think. Yeah. Okay. Low on morale, put points into volition. We're fine. Alright. Oh, everything's shrunk. Oh, we are really up here now. Okay. Oh, look, there's another door. Is this the lieutenant's? Because I didn't have a second floor. Yeah. Okay. A Motorix orb. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra Menthol. I like how we're so fucked up, we can always tell what brand it is. Alright. Over here. Look! A handful of dried white wildflowers. They're like flying around. I think that's that. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Huh. Okay. Let's speak to her. Do a quick save as well, just in case. I don't know. I'm feeling nervous about it. Alright. Let's see. Should we equip any gloves or anything that might be more useful to us here? Yeah, let's equip our Half-Light bonus gloves. Anything else? No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good as hell. Okay. Right? Yeah. Alright. Hey.
Welcome to the roof.
Klasia, Miss Orania, disco dancer. The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Perception, sight, medium success. Her hair is still slick from the shower. Electrochemistry, easy success. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean. Physical instrument, challenging success. Then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. Proceed in a rush. Nice view you've got here. Let's say that.
It's much nicer now.
Right. Her eyes wander north toward the yard. Visual calculus. Easy success. Where the dead body used to hang. Clearly visible from the roof. But no longer. Oh god, yeah, whenever she came out here to smoke, she would have to see the body of the guy who fucking did that terrible shit to her.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
Empathy, easy success. There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man. You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
It has. Disco Infernum. Hell. You know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell. To another place. A third place. Much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place. It has.
They also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
Ah. Didn't we ring up the cleaning lady?
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
She turns to you. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. That is unimportant to the case at hand. I have very little idea of what I'm doing.
You're doing just fine. After all, your path has led you back to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
He looks down at the yard.
Ah, I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. I think this is a case of, like, they couldn't rewrite another line here, because this introductory portion, because she's such a key character, is meant to be all voice acted, so there couldn't be reactivity for the body not being there at the moment, right? Not without having to, like, bring back in the voice actor to redo the line or whatever, right? And pay them as well, right? Which is saying a lot for a small team, right? It's, in most games I usually am not taken aback by it, but in this game, because there is such a, like, ludicrous level of reactivity, whenever there is something like that, which, like I said, is really not a big deal, I'm totally willing to hand wave it, but it feels so much more present, I guess. And like I said, I wouldn't ever hold it against the game, right? Because so many games do it. It's so weird to see it here in this game that so often does not do it, and is often surprising with how often it's good about it, right? Anyway, she takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Suggestion, easy success. Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you've been through something difficult. Physical instrument, medium success. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough. I'll go straight to it. I don't want to sound like a namby-pamby. Thanks, coach, but I think I'll dilly-dally this time. Yeah, let's dilly-dally. Physical instrument says, you sound like a namby-pamby! Good lord. What is your name, miss? For the record? Nice room you got here. They tell us you've been through something difficult. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Let's return to this later, miss. Leave. What's your name, for the record? Klasia Amandau. Where are you from? Vredefort, Republic of Orania. What is Orania? A bad memory, officer. A bad memory of what? Of lilacs and lightning. She squints her eyes, as if to see them in the distance. Parks, glass, dura aluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me. What's so bad about that? Nothing, if you're no longer there. Empathy, medium success. The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong. Did you do something wrong? Sooner or later, everyone does. How old are you? I'm 28. She takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Something stupid. Esprit de corps, medium success. Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. That is something stupid. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. Jesus Christ. Hey, this is, we heard about some of this before with the dog and these two investigators or whatever. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator. Weird. Huh. Is this like the idea is that we don't want to focus on this right now because it's a little too much? So we just had that try and pull us out of it? Maybe? Anyway. You're a cop? Something stupid. You're a cop? Yeah, let's say that. You're a cop? No. More stupid. Aranyi's lit. Aranyi's lit? Aranyi's literature. It's what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. What is Aranyi's literature about? Fear of failure. Fear of death. How it sucks to be Iranians. All national literatures are. only the name of the nation changes. Inland Empire, easy success. If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove. Oranye's lit, what do you do with it? Nothing. I do nothing with it. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. Cool. Money is very important. Show her some money. Cool. She looks at the black note in your hand. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranye's lit. Being what? Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranye, 37. She smiles. Empathy, easy success. It's the world's most tired smile. Electrochemistry, medium success. Miss Aranya, now there is something you should linger on. Wouldn't it be, inappropriate to linger? What is Miss Aranya 37? Understood, conclude. Wouldn't it be inappropriate to linger? We ask ourselves. All things considered, very. Now linger. What is Miss Aranya 37? It's a beauty pageant, held in the year of our century, 37, in Aranya. What is a beauty pageant? It's a competition. She takes a drag. For stupid girls. Men, look at them, and choose the most beautiful. What is beauty? When you have the fewest deviations from the norm. I've been told that it's a type of mediocrity that I possess. So you were the most beautiful? So you were stupid and mediocre? So you were stupid and mediocre? No, she cranes her neck. I was the most stupid and mediocre. And I got a crown and a sash and a scepter for it. And a scholarship to study Oranye's lit. Understood. Conclude. She gestures toward the table. I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison. She takes a sip. Could we take a look at your passport, please? I'm afraid you can't, officer. Why is that? Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. Wow, what if we had dug that up and found it? Thank you for your candor. Why? They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss. How do I know you've told us your real name? Let's go with that. If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Amando. It's a weird name. Okay, then. Okie dokie. She pours herself more coffee. Thank you. That's it, for the record. The record. So official. Well, nice room you've got here. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. Suggestion. Easy success. No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally. What are you doing here? In the whirling in rags? Look around. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. You've got quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. That window's new. I have other questions for you. Emotionally? Alright, let's try this. Hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place. Yeah, she draws out the vowel. I've contaminated it pretty bad. Is that why you're out here? She nods. The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door. Half-light, challenging success. Oh my. What if you contaminate this too? Spread your hands. What exactly is the nature of this contamination? Got it. What if you contaminate this too? Spread your hands. The world? She looks around. Ooh. Shivers, medium success. A squall of seagulls under the low-hanging sky. Distant machinery from the harbor. It's wide open and cold. It's hard to contaminate such a wide open space, even for me. At least I hope so. If I do, she smiles a quivering smile. Where will any of us go? What exactly is the nature of this contamination? For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is you have an industrial sad spill in there. She taps the roof with her heel. Inland Empire, medium success. Somewhere below, military-grade sad is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection. Yeah, we should probably... this could be a point for us to relate and for her to be more open to sharing information with us if we let her know that we are also deeply fucked up and depressed. Something is bad. Point to your head. In my head. In the past. That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past. It's a feeling. White and filled with doom. Gaseous and visible. Deadly. It's everywhere. Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top. Doesn't feel like love at all. Probably, yeah. Nod. Anyway. Doesn't feel like love at all. 5 XP. Are you sure? Love is terror. She breathes in a large billow of menthol-infused smoke, savors it, then lets it out slowly. Half-light, medium success. Sheer terror, panic, and screaming. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags? I guess we can just exhaust all of this. What are you doing here in the whirling? I'm wintering. How long have you been staying here? She calculates. About 4 months. I came in November. Why here? Why in the whirling? Here in Martinez or here in Revachol? Here in the whirling. Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it, she says without any discernible irony. Authority, trivial success. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. Suggestion, easy success. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool. Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? No further questions. Let's go with this. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? With money, sir. She takes a drag. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there. The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide. That's all as far as that goes, then. Let's mention the Nacra. Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids. Is that something that happens to you often, miss? His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive. Better safe than sorry. She takes a drag and smiles. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide. Oh yes, one of my favorites. It cures many ailments. Like what? Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, she thinks. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically. Cool. I took some for personal use. Show her the Preptide. Should we just say that we did it? Let's tell her. Fuck it, why not? Huh? She looks at the drugs in your hand. Motherfucker took my Preptide. Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here. This does not amount to actual corruption. I can easily log it under a confiscation. Tisk tisk, she says to herself with a smile. Robbed by common highwaymen. Electrochemistry medium success. She's not angry, but it's true. She's gonna have to find some more Preptide now. That window is new. It is. She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it. The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Empathy, easy success. He finds the answer unsatisfying. I have other questions for you. Okay. She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. Ooh. Perception sight, medium success. Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window. Tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. I need to talk to you about your room again. They tell us you've been through something difficult. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Well, let's go with this. Let's begin. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Something difficult. She raises her eyebrows. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been raped? Forget about it. I don't want to talk about this shit. Were you sexually assaulted, miss? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped? She takes a quick drag, unperturbed. Yes. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? Empathy, easy success. She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. Actually, it's already the afternoon. I guess technically it is. And what does that mean? Were you? Let's go with that. Yeah. She draws the word out. I'm gonna go with not raped. Really? You're not the victim? Or is she pulling my leg here? What the fuck? Huh. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more... She searches for the word, then shrugs. Rapeable? Are you saying you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Fuck. Not explicitly, but I understood that's what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Are you sure you weren't raped? What did happen between you and the victim? What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? What did they hang him for if not rape? Why was there a bullet in his head? How do the Hardy Boys know you? Thank you for telling us all of this, miss. Conclude. Oh, shit. Huh. Do you think Titus Hardy fabricated the rape? Or do you think he perceived it as such because he's so fucking jealous? Or do you think maybe she's lying to us? I don't know. I feel like she wouldn't lie to us because we both seem like miserable people, right? That's my read on the situation. We're both so miserable that we're willing to be transparent with one another. I assume, but maybe that's like her cover. Oh, fuck. Okay. Titus asked you to spice things up. For us? Pretty much. She cradles her coffee cup in both hands. Interfacing, trivial success. Warming them. Endurance, medium success. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life. Are you sure you weren't raped? I'm 89% sure. So you're not entirely sure? Does that mean you're 11% not sure? Got it. 89% is good enough. Moving on. So you're not entirely sure? You know how it is. Half-Light, formidable success. You do know how it is. Do I? Actually, I don't. I do. How is it then? Do I? She flicks a bit of ash away. Maybe you don't. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off. Perception sight, medium success. There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer. In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here. Okay then. No one deserves to be raped. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it. Lieutenant, I don't know what to say about this. I need a serious statement. This is serious shit. Serious. She takes a long, hard drag of her cigarette, then stretches her neck. Perception hearing, easy success. You hear cracking in her shoulders. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been? Electrochemistry challenging success. You get the feeling she's done enough opiates and needed enough Nacra to still be flippant if her arm were cut off and fed to her. Huh. So electrochemistry is opening the possibility that maybe she is actually lying to us? But why? Fuck, I don't know. It's too unclear to go that deep into a but why, right? I still want to remain at the point of, like, us being unsure, right? If we're open to the possibility that there could be a motive for her to lie about it, right? Okay. What did happen between you and the victim? We partied. Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before? You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do? I don't get it. What do you mean partied? Let's point to our bloated face. What kind of partying? The kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. No one parties harder than me. Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I didn't know it was physically possible. Let's go with that. Oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive. Oh, fuck. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. Endurance, medium success. Whoa, so much drinking and drugs. How did they manage it? Because us, when we do a lot of drugs and drinking, we just kind of collapse. We couldn't possibly have sex. Okay. Hold on, after so much drinking and drugs, how? Like we want to know the secret. Untraditionally, officer. She puts out her Astra, but lights another one with its end first. Electrochemistry, challenging success. She's cold and strange. I'm not picking anything up here. Inland Empire, easy success. Your imagination starts whirring, whether you want it to or not. You were lovers? Were feelings involved? Understood. You were lovers? I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be. How did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm. Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar, he was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar. Suggestion, easy success. She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? Empathy, easy success. With longing, she misses him. When was this? A month ago? Something like that. It must have been hard for you. Point to the yard, seeing him there. Oh yes, she says bitterly. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams. Pain threshold, easy success. A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. You called us. The RCM. Yes. The call. Reporting the hanging. That was you. Ah, task complete. Who made the call reporting the crime? 10 XP. I made it. She nods. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching. Okay, we need to remember to not fucking snitch on her snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss. Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it? Because I couldn't handle it anymore. She takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. Empathy, medium success. Tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him. The caller's voice was disguised. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. Nicked it? How? With nail clippers, and I diverted some radio fuzz into it, into the cold wire. Which landline? The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. Ooh, I wonder what would have happened if we didn't take down the body yet. Jeez, I guess it's a good thing we fucking did before we talked to her. Because we could have gotten the lead from just looking at the tracks, right? And that would have been enough to grant us access to her room and talk to her while the body is still out there. I wonder if there's even like a unique bit of dialogue for if we took the body down from the tree, but it was still slumped there in the yard, right? Anyway, what can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age. New task. Question Clausia about the dead man. I'm sorry. I can't do it. She puffs on her cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair. Another puff, more nervous. I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later. Inland Empire, medium success. She meant she sees him in her dreams. I've also seen him in a dream. Oh fuck, we have. We did see him in a dream, except it was our face on him. Oh my god, we should say that. I've also seen him in a dream. You have? Not like I do, I imagine. She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. Electrochemistry, medium success. She sees them in each other's arms. You're in each other's arms. I see him as me. Better conclude this part of our talk. I see him as me. She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke. I can see the similarity, yes. She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol. Funny, the lieutenant says softly. Funny how? Nothing. He nods toward the yard. Oh, fuck. I also saw him. We had a long inspection, and that sort of thing. Sticks with you. Let's move on. What? That's so fucking weird! Lieutenant, there is some weird shit going on. We need to convince the lieutenant of a weird, big, sexy conspiracy. How weird is that? I don't know. I guess it's fine because it's such a shocking image, right? Though I guess it depends on how many grisly-ass cases the lieutenant has worked on. Alright, continue. Esprit de corps, challenging success. In my dreams, he thinks. He said, I've failed his children. You glance at the lieutenant, then back to her. Oh my god, and we wouldn't have gotten that without esprit de corps. In my dream, he thinks, he said I've failed his children. For letting him die in the first place and all of that? Maybe. What did they hang him for, if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks. But you probably know all about it. And his role in this strike was what? I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous. And they lynched him for it. She nods. Why was there a bullet in his head? Bullet. There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a pained frown. Fuck, she didn't know about the bullet either. They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him. You mean after they hanged him? I'm confused, sorry. So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss? Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me, and Sylvie, the bartender. Logic, medium failure. It's hard to know what to think about that answer. Fuck, we failed it. But empathy. Empathy, easy success. She's just tired. Don't push her too much. Interesting. So neither of the two groups, the Hardy Boys nor her, knew that he was shot, and that is what very likely killed him. Weird. Okay. How do the Hardy Boys know you? They're frequent guests downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. And how did you meet? Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. Like you partied with the deceased? No, not as hard. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys? I have. Which one? Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter. Oh, is that why so many seemed so protective? And Titus perhaps the most so, right? Suggestion, easy success. Could that have been part of the reason why they hanged him? Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy? I hope not. A pause. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea. What do you mean? Men like that? I don't know. Another pause. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me. Electrochemistry, medium success. She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs. Jeez, all right. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss. Conclude. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. Task updated. Speak to the assault victim. We should head back downstairs, officer. The lieutenant looks at you. We may have things to discuss there. I had something else before we go. A little thing. She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth. Volition. Legendary. Look her in the eye. Ooh. Okay, let's buff up our volition here. Actually, let's ask about this other shit and then we'll come back to the volition check, right? We'll do that last. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Yes, you're just one room away. She pours herself more coffee. Very personal. Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. New task. Ask Clausia about Sunday night. You do not need to know that. The lieutenant taps on his notebook. What you need to ask is normal police questions, like... He waits for you to finish the sentence. Esprit de corps, easy success. Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here. Ah, okay. So we need to come back after he turns in for the night. Okay, let's return to this later, miss. Why not? I'll be here until 2300. Drinking coffee, most likely. Okay, so now we can just return here as much as we would like. But first, let us buff up our volition, right? We have a few volition things. Like this, the bird tie. This chest plate. Let's see, anything else that gives me volition so I can look her in the eye? Esprit de corps. I think those are my only two volition things, right? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then we should heal up. There we go. Okay, now let's try.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
It's 83% chance. I'm willing to take that. Right? Am I? I could take some Pirahalidon. Or some speed. Should I do some speed and then ask her? Or look her in the eye while I'm high on speed? It depends. Am I fine putting another point into volition? I'm not. I'd rather do speed than put another point into volition. Okay, let's do some fucking speed. Let's see here. Oh no, speed increases our... Okay, let's do some Pirahalidon then. Alright, there we go. Because we're explicitly trying to use that shit. Alright. Take a little slurp. I like how we try and check before anyone... Like, oh shit, is anyone gonna see me slurping some of this slurp? Okay, let's equip our plastic bag. Good. And let's try it again.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She nods to you in greeting. Volition, legendary, 14. Look her in the eye. 92% chance. +1, slight confusion about bullet. Fuck yeah. Volition, legendary success. Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. What? You know these guys? Suggestion, medium success. Who, me? Authority, trivial success. Yes, you. He's talking about you, you groveling sycophant. You too. Authority, trivial success. Me? Get out of here, I'm solid. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info? You can't trust them anymore. Oh my god. What? I knew something was off. Holy shit. So she's outdoing us at our own game. She has fucked up my inner workings. All of my shit that I rely on. My faculties. The split pieces of my being. She's fucked them all up. Why? How? Is it just because she's so hot? It's fucked us up? Is that it? Let's go with what? Believe it. Which ones exactly are affected? There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Electrochemistry, easy success. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Volition. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. Electrochemistry. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit? Oh no! We're too horny! We're too horny to talk to this lady and understand anything! All of our abilities have been thrown out the window because we're too horny! Electrochemistry! Really, quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Electrochemistry. Glory! Truth! Softness! Protect her! She wants you! Volition. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. Suggestion. Oh, fuck. Trivial success. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature. How did this happen? How it always does. Through subtlety. What can I do? There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do. Can't you turn them normal again? Volition. No. What use is this then? It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not? Do you mean she's been lying to me? I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be pains to her truthfulness. Like this. No? He's not going to show up? I'm sorry, your lie detection isn't working. It's not her doing, he's just totally inept. It looks like you're also an idiot. But that's not her fault. Oh shit. So normally our drama would speak up and say like, oh, this person's fucking lying the shit to you. They are making so much shit up. But our int is so low, our drama skill is so low, that we can't fucking tell. we can't fucking tell. Fuck. Alright, continue. Empathy, easy success. And notice a lot of these are like easy or trivial, right? They're just almost always going to show up for everybody, right? Empathy, easy success. But, on the flip side, our reward for being a character with very high psyche, who would be getting all of these anyway, right? Because almost every character would get these. Our reward is that we had high enough psyche for volition to tell us that we're fucked up. We were good enough to know that we're fucked up. Alright, empathy, easy success. No, not an idiot. You're just more of a sensitive type. Thinks with his heart. This woman's pain draws you in. Oh, so it's not just that we're kind of horny for her, it's that we feel really bad for her, right? And she's kind of using that to her advantage. Okay. What is her plan? Volition. You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, no Mr. Conclusion. You're always kind of limited in your analytical abilities. That's not her fault, but still. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it. Volition. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. Say it out loud. Miss, are you manipulating me? Don't say anything. Just close your eyes and let the moment pass. Fuck it, let's say it. We're a fucking wild-ass lunatic. Say it out loud. Miss, are you manipulating me? The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says, 5 XP gained. God, no. Oh, we're fucked. We're so fucked. Oh, no, what do we do? I kind of love this because we've come, by this point, we've come to get to know these different facets of who we are and know like, oh yeah, for this is a very emotional thing. I should really trust my empathy skill as it's speaking up. I know that's really important. Or like, oh, I'm speaking with the lieutenant here. Esprit de corps is letting me understand more of what the lieutenant is thinking and shit. Oh, electrochemistry knows all about fucking and drugs and stuff. This will help me out here. Or shit like that. And now this has turned it like on its head. Like it has introduced this weird, subversive almost skill system in this game to where they speak with you and like interact with the world in certain ways. And now the game has went and subverted that with this character. That's fucking amazing. All right, let's return to this later, miss. Wow, we're fucked. All right, let's see. Let's re-equip our shit. And I suppose, when next we come back, we'll check in with the lieutenant. Maybe the lieutenant will be able to help us out here, but who knows? Maybe the lieutenant is horny for her or has taken pity on her or something like that. Something similar. Okay. There we go. Good. Shit. And here I thought, oh look, we're both like fucked up, really sad, miserable people. We can commiserate and maybe we'll be able to have, like, be honest with one another and get to the bottom of this shit together. No! Instead, she has seen that and is like, oh, look at this fucking sucker. Alright, when next we come back, we're gonna speak with the lieutenant downstairs away from her, probably. And then, I don't know, I guess we're gonna check back in on the Hardy Boys and try to figure out why they lied about the rape. But did they? Did they, or did she? Is she lying to us? Ooh. Alright. Until next time, please, take care of each other.